हेलो 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 आ गया आ गया
A very pleasant afternoon. This is Kukreja from Adara Club Bhopal. You just started up with the qualifying round, day 2 of the men's ITF $15,000 tournament. I'm reporting from court number 1 right now, where Dahiya is taking on Kent Tagashira from Japan. Lovely weather here in Bhopal today. The second game which is going on. The second game which is going on. The Japanese Kent leading one game up in the first set. As I said, this is the third match of the qualifying round being played in court number 1. Today is the last day of the qualifying, and then we would be going in for the main draw tomorrow. The main draw, the main tournament being inaugurated tomorrow by the Honorable Minister, Mrs. Scindia, at 9:30 in the morning. And that was a lovely ace by the Indian Paras Dahiya, who seeded 4th in the qualifying round. The Japanese seeded 12th, Kent Tagashira, as I said. Paras Dahiya to continue serving right now. He's on the court facing us on the commentary box. Tall, lean fellow, very fit. Lovely serve, just missing the line, just missing the service line. Just missing the service line. Lovely second serve, on the tee, on the serve. It's advantage to the Indian now. Golden chance for him to make it 1-all. Lovely courts here, newly prepared courts. Fabulous weather. People looking forward for this mega event in the central part of India. Advantage to the Indian to make it 1-all. And that's a double fault. They are the nerves on the early part of the match right now. Golden chance gone by the Indian. The Japanese up 1-love in the first set. These are the qualifying rounds being played today, the day 2 of the tournament. We had the qualifying matches played yesterday also. As I said, the main draw matches start tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning. Just missing. Bad luck for the Indian. It's deuce. It's a double fault again. So they're typical nerves shown by the Indian. Too early, I think, in the match. Second double fault in continuation. We had a golden chance. He had an advantage. Now he's down, facing a break point. All the matches on the 4 courts going on here in Adara Club Bhopal, which is the capital of the state of Madhya Pradesh. Marvelous setting. As you can see on your screens, is absolutely beautiful, surrounded by the legendary Arera Hills in Bhopal. Oh my God, 2 double faults in a row. That is bad luck, Paras. That is sheer bad luck. He was up to equalize 1-all. He's down love 2 now. Wow, 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 wow. How nerves count. All the 4 courts absolutely packed up. The winner takes 10 points here. Lovely serve by the Japanese. Third game. Leading 2-love. The Japanese leads 2-love in the first set. Though in terms of the seeding for the qualifying draw, Kent Tagashira from Japan is 12th. Bad luck, net cord. I always call it the devil of the net cord. Fell back to his side, whereas Paras is seeded 4th in this qualifying round. So the Japanese in for a golden chance to go up 3-love. A big psychological advantage. It's a miss hit. Paras, the Indian, not actually coming in terms with his composure right now. Maybe settles down a little bit. Known to be a late starter, Paras. Both players well built up. Lovely second serve, beautiful second serve on the tee, taking a big bump up. Lovely serve. And that is it. It's 3-love. Paras had a golden chance in the second game to equalize. Change of the courts. I'll hand over the commentary now to Joan Williams for the continuation. Jones, welcome. I'll join you back. Maybe after a couple of games.
Hello, yes, welcome. Thank you very much for the introduction there. So, well, this ITF tournament being held in Bhopal, this ITF 15,000 held in Bhopal, 15K, and this qualifying round between the Indian player and Tagashira, the Japanese. 3-0 so far for Tagashira. He is serving. Sorry, Dahiya serving. That's a good ace there by Dahiya. First point always crucial to set up momentum for the remaining point. Well, seems to have finally found his rhythm here, Dahiya, on his serve. Of course, so many double faults in that first game of his. Well, he certainly has found his rhythm on serve now, Dahiya. He seems to be ready very quickly after his serve, very fast-paced momentum player, and Tagashira taking his time. Well, that's the first point on the scoreboard there for Dahiya. Won't be a bagel in this set at least. So 3-1 Tagashira leading against Dahiya in this first set. This qualifying round here in this ITF tournament held in Bhopal, of course, in India. Tagashira, the Japanese player, against Dahiya, the Indian. Of course, Tagashira very strong on serve. And Dahiya just finding his rhythm here, especially on serve, trying to break back here. Well, that was a good approach there by Tagashira to the net, but missed his forehand volley there. Perhaps trying to find too cute an angle. And, well, gives a little bit of an advantage here to the Indian Dahiya. It's going to be interesting to see how Tagashira reacts to losing the first point on his serve. Well, that was a deeper second serve there by Tagashira. Dahiya, with his backhand, couldn't muster it over the net there. So that little bit of an advantage there wrestled back in Tagashira's favor. He needs a strong first serve here, Tagashira. Well, that second serve down the line caught Dahiya a little bit. His footwork was a little bit slow there to move around there, Dahiya. 30-15 for Tagashira. Well, the depth was there for Dahiya in that backhand. He's asking the match official there. The question, was it in or out? Asking Tagashira also. Tagashira's not going to give away that point, is he? 40-15 there for the Japanese in this fifth game of the set, the first set here in this qualifying round, final qualifying round here in Bhopal. ITF 15K. Tagashira now with serve. That was a good, decent serve there. Clipped the line at the far end of the baseline there. And, well, Tagashira takes a 4-1 lead against Dahiya. That's what he needs, a Japanese. He needs quick serves, accuracy, and, well, Dahiya needs to improve his return there. His backhand has been letting him down a little bit in this set so far. And, of course, his serve in those first two service points that he had completely let him down. And Tagashira, well, you don't need to give him any second chance to pounce. The Japanese favorite to qualify from this qualifying round into the main draw starting tomorrow, of course. But, well, Tagashira, decent player, has got some, has got a very good serving motion, Tagashira. And to be honest, I was rather impressed with Dahiya's last service point. He needs another quick service point here. He needs to get to 4-2, try and break Tagashira, and see where that leads moving on into this set. 4-1 Tagashira, Dahiya to serve. That was a good depth on that first serve there by Dahiya, who, as I said, his first two service points really let him down, and this one here and the last one he's played so far, bang on the money. Well, that was a good second serve there by Dahiya, clipping the line. And Tagashira with a unforced error there on the backhand. Both players struggling on the backhand today. Dahiya to serve, 30 love up. Another unforced error there by Tagashira. It was a good depth onto the return there from the first serve by Tagashira, but couldn't muster a return after that. That's a good serve there by Dahiya. Another 40 love game. Another point in the bag for the Indian. And it's 2-4. What he really needs to do here is to focus and try and break Tagashira's serve here. If he does, then he's back in with a shout in this first set. Tagashira has been imperious so far in his service. Hasn't lost any points, hasn't very broken a sweat. Tagashira to serve. Well, that was called out there by the match official, the match umpire. And Dahiya once again with a little bit of a break here. Love 15 against Tagashira's service point. That was a double fault there by Tagashira. The first of the match with the Japanese. Always so reliable on his serve. Oh, well, Dahiya had Tagashira there for a moment. Good forehand depth on that third point, on that third stroke of the rally, though. But Tagashira managed to put the ball back into play. And Dahiya with an unforced error, leveling at 15-all here, Tagashira. He needs a good first serve here, the Japanese. Oh, brilliant stuff there by Dahiya. 15-30 there. The approach by Tagashira was the correct one. But Dahiya there with quick feet to get to that drop shot volley. And, well, beautiful passing move there by Dahiya. Another little bit of a break here for the Indian player. 15-30, Tagashira trailing in this service point. Japanese needs a quick point here. Oh, that's out there. Unforced error there by Dahiya. He had Tagashira there for a moment. The return was a very good, deep return into the baseline. But Tagashira managed to somehow wrestle control of that point once again back into his favor. 30-all now. Tagashira against Dahiya. Not the first serve Tagashira needed there. Well, that's out there. Dahiya trying to play the ball deep into the corner there, but that just missed the baseline. Tagashira leads 40-30. Chance to make it 5-2 here for the Japanese. That will put him into pole position for this first set. That's out there. Dahiya trying a deep return of serve there. Couldn't quite get it. And it's Tagashira leading by 5-2 against Dahiya here in this first set of this qualifying round for the main draw happening tomorrow, of course, starting at 9:30, live here from Bhopal, this ITF 15K tournament. It's a pleasure being here with you guys. It's a pleasure being here again, once again, with Sportscast India, of course, bringing you this fantastic tournament happening in the beautiful city of Bhopal. Tagashira, well, taking a 5-2 lead in this first set. It's been all one-way traffic so far here for the Japanese. Dahiya now to serve here. Tagashira taking his time. The Indian needs a quick service point here to pile the pressure back on Tagashira. Oh, that return was just long there by Tagashira. You can see it clearly here from our angle. 15 love Dahiya. That's another good serve there by the Indian. 30 love. This is precisely what he needs. A quick service point, piling the pressure on Tagashira's serve. Tagashira not ready, taking his time. Tagashira playing mind games here with Dahiya. Another unforced error there by Tagashira. That's 40 love here for Dahiya. Chance to make it 3-5 here and to have another shot at breaking Tagashira's serve. That's a double fault there, reminiscing of those first two service points by Dahiya, where double faults galore were being served there by the Indian. If he wants to qualify for the main round tomorrow, he does need to up the ante on his service point. Stop making those mistakes on the double faults. Tagashira's not ready, taking his time. Dahiya getting frustrated here. (40-30). Tagashira coming back into this service point here. Dahiya needs this service point victory here to make it 3-5. Oh, beautiful point there by Dahiya. Fantastic backhand winner down the baseline. And it's 3-5. Tagashira to serve this set out. The first time Tagashira's had to serve a set out here against Dahiya. But that was a very, very nice backhand down the line there by Dahiya, the Indian qualifier here. Certainly showing that his backhand is working. Double backhand down the line. Tagashira no reply to that. 40-30, and that was the game point there for Dahiya. So it's 5-3 for Tagashira, looking to serve the set out. Oh, Dahiya tried a forehand winner there, but completely lost the plot there. Tagashira with some very good shots down the baseline that were deep enough to trouble Dahiya there, who could not muster a reply good enough to win the point. Tagashira leading 15-love here against Dahiya. Oh, beautiful point there by Tagashira. Oh, that's a beautiful backhand pass. I mean, Dahiya's approach play was not that bad, but Tagashira's shot, respect where respect is due. Cracking pass down the baseline there for Tagashira. 30-love for the Japanese. Oh, that's a beautiful backhand there by Tagashira. Dominating this point here, 40-love. He has 3 set points now, the Japanese qualifier here. Oh, Tagashira there, being a little bit too, trying to be a little bit too cute there with a drop volley. It's a good shot there by Dahiya to create that opportunity for Tagashira's miss. But that was all down to Tagashira here. Another set point, number 2. That was a fault there called by the match official. Still set point number 2, Tagashira. And that's it, guys. Tagashira wins the first set here, 6-3 against Dahiya. Dahiya began the set, well, losing his first 2 service points. Lots of double faults there by Dahiya. Tagashira ran into a 3-0 lead early on. Well, 6-3 here for Tagashira. First set in this qualifying round for tomorrow's main draw in this Bhopal ITF 15K. Happening live, of course, here at Sportscast India. It's always a pleasure bringing you the best possible sports happening around the Indian subcontinent here with Sportscast India. Of course, tremendous video quality. Statistics also coming up your way starting from tomorrow. And, well, guys, it's a pleasure being here in Bhopal with all of you. And, well, Tagashira is also pleased to be here in Bhopal with all of you after taking that first set against Dahiya. 6-3. Relatively comfortable first set there for the Japanese, who well had a few topsy-turvy moments in the last few games on his serve. And what Tagashira is doing when Dahiya is serving, and Dahiya will start serving now early on in this second set. What Tagashira is doing is he's taking his time on Dahiya's serve, meaning that Dahiya, genuinely a quick player when changing serves, from point to point. He's being frustrated by Tagashira's time taking, so to say. And Tagashira is winning this game, not just on the points, but also mentally. He is mentally beating Dahiya here. And that is something we have to take onto record here, because Tagashira takes his time on Dahiya's serve. Dahiya is clearly frustrated here by that. Dahiya 15-love there. That's an unforced error by Tagashira, who we'll see now taking his time on Dahiya's serve. Oh, that backhand unforced error there by Dahiya gives Tagashira a bit of an opening here, 15-all in this second set, first service point. Dahiya, of course, the player in black. If you're just joining us, Tagashira in light blue and white. The Japanese against the Indian here in Bhopal. Dahiya to serve. That's a good serve there by Dahiya. 30-15 for the Indian. That is precisely what he needs. A quick service point to keep the match on serve here. 30-15 Dahiya. Oh, beautiful point there by Tagashira, clenching his fist, brought Dahiya up forward to the net, and then with a very, very cute passing shot, made Dahiya work for that. Brilliant point by Tagashira there. $30 second serve for Dahiya. Oh, good point there for the Indian. 40-30. Again, the return on the forehand by Tagashira was not deep enough. Allowed Dahiya to then play that really good forehand down the baseline to create that opening that he then later on took. Tagashira unable to reply to that forehand. So 40-30, game point for Dahiya. Oh, that's a cracking shot there by Tagashira down the line. What a great forehand this Japanese qualifier has. Accurate, powerful, and Dahiya had no reply to that. 40-all here, guys. 6-3 for Tagashira in the first set. That was led there, so first serve repeat for Dahiya. Oh, beautiful ace that was, wasn't it? Dahiya looking a bit surprised there. So is the match referee, match umpire. Well, it was just long there. Don't have Hawkeye in these ITF tournaments. Oh, and that curse again. That first serve. Well, that was a good second serve there by Dahiya. Serve onto the body there against Tagashira. So advantage the Indian player here, Dahiya. That was a good body serve, that was. Clearly Tagashira was not expecting that. Oh, and that's game for Dahiya there. That's a crucial hold. I mean, if Tagashira breaks early on, then you really have to question Dahiya's mental state after that, because Tagashira is a kind of player that will pummel you down if he sees you laying down. And, well, Dahiya strong enough to hold on to that crucial hold of serve there for Dahiya to try and get some momentum into this second set. First set, of course, as you can see there, Tagashira leading Dahiya 6-3 and one set up. But Dahiya, crucially, holding on to that first point of the set, something he did not do in that first set, and that completely muddled up his brainwave, so to speak. So the Indian here has a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of an opening in this second set against a Japanese player, Tagashira. Of course, Tagashira favorite to go through against Dahiya. But, well, we all know favorites is only a title. They're being made there. Tagashira will be serving here to level this second set. Dahiya, of course, a little bit of momentum coming into this second set, holding up 3 straight games of his serve in that first set after losing the first 2. So he's slowly coming into it. But that crucial hold will give Dahiya some momentum as he can carry it into the second set here now. Tagashira to serve. Bit of a win situation here in Bhopal right now. Oh, Dahiya there with a really good return of the second serve here from Tagashira, which was not a very powerful one. Good return in depth, but then that second shot there by Dahiya just hitting the net. The backhand again letting Dahiya down. It's been a little bit topsy-turvy, his backhand. Won a few points, lost many more. Tagashira to serve 15 up. That's a beautiful serve there by Tagashira. Ace for the Japanese. Looking to make quick work of Dahiya here in his service point. The approach shot there by Tagashira, even though he won the point, was not the right one. It gave Dahiya the chance to prepare that that forehand cross pass, but it just hit the net there. But the approach shot by Tagashira was risky, to say the least there. 40 love for the Japanese. Oh, that's wild swing there by Tagashira. 40-15. He won't look much into that mistake there. Still leading this service point by 40-15, so he still has 2 more shots at getting this set number 2 level at 1-1. The Japanese has been very solid and reliable on his serve so far in this game. That's another double fall here for Tagashira. (40-30). The Japanese now struggling here in this serve. That's another unforced error for Tagashira. And Dahiya here has a huge opening here. We saw Dahiya holding on to that first point of this set. It was a deuce also, and he held on, and that has somehow changed the complexion of this second set. Dahiya now hasn't taken Tagashira to a deuce so far on a Japanese serve. This should be interesting. Oh, break point Dahiya. Little bit of luck with the net call there. Apologizes to his Japanese counterpart, but doesn't really care, does he? Advantage Dahiya, the Indian here with the break point early on in this second set. And this is just what the doctor ordered. See how that first crucial point of the set was just so important here for Dahiya. Momentum now with the Indian. Tagashira to serve. Oh, double fault, and Dahiya has taken a break here, 2-0 up on this second set. Who would have called this, guys? After Dahiya struggling in that first game point against Tagashira, and now all of a sudden, this is what momentum does to you. This is what holding on to that first crucial point of this second set has done. Dahiya 2-0 up, serving. Oh, Dahiya once again wins the point. The approach shot by Tagashira was not the correct one. He left the ball there for Dahiya to smack. And then that forced error there by Tagashira, 15 up, Dahiya. Oh, beautiful ace. Momentum clearly now in favor of the Indian player. 30 love, Dahiya. The mentality, the mental state of Tagashira here right now. Swift has changed drastically here. Dahiya now in total command of this second set. $40 love, another mistake by Tagashira. It almost feels like Dahiya has become a new man here. Tagashira's completely lost the plot. 40 love Dahiya, chance here for a 3-0 lead against the Japanese qualifier Tagashira. Again, taking his time. Well, that's 3-0 up Dahiya. That is just exactly what he needed. A quick service point, and the Indian player Dahiya has taken a 3-0 lead into the little mini water break that we have now here in Bhopal. And we were just talking about that first crucial game on this second set. If Tagashira had broken Dahiya early on, you would have seen Tagashira just race through this second set, undoubtedly, because tennis is a game of momentum. It's a game of mental state. And the moment that Dahiya held on to that first game point of the second set, you could almost feel the tide of the game turning in favor of the Indian player. And that is just what's happened here. Dahiya now broke against Tagashira and now has pretty much dismantled the Japanese in his second service point of this set. So it's Tagashira now to serve against Dahiya, who is quickly off his chair after a very quick turnover, quick water break, of course. In tennis, the first 3 points of the set are always followed by a little bit of a water break, a 1-minute water break. After that, it happens every 2 points. So Dahiya leading here by 3 points to 0 against Tagashira in this second set. Interesting matchup that we have here between the Indian and the Japanese. Tagashira favorites to win here, but well, Dahiya making a fist of this. Tagashira to serve 3-0 down. Oh, Dahiya went for the big forehand there. Hit the net. Tagashira 15 love up. But you can see Dahiya there being more aggressive on his ground strokes, and that is what momentum and confidence does to you. He wasn't being like this in the first set, where Tagashira had a control over him. 30 love there. Beautiful ace there by the Japanese, who really has served extremely well this game. This match just had a blip in this second set. That's a wild forehand there by Tagashira. 30-15. Another little bit of an opening here for Dahiya. Tagashira to serve. $30-all. Dahiya back in this game point with a bang. Tagashira really struggling here with, I don't know what it is, perhaps the heat, the humidity. He's asking for a different set of balls there. 30-all. Tagashira struggling in his service point here, the Japanese. Momentum with Dahiya. or Dahiya tried to end the point there quickly with a drop shot, but well, apart from Tagashira reading that, he would have probably got there. But the ball hit the net, and it's a 40-30 here for Tagashira. A chance for the Japanese to at least get his name on the scoreboard in this second set. He desperately needs to hold on here. Tagashira to serve. And the Japanese does, and you can see the clenched fist at the bottom of your screen there. That's how much it means for Tagashira to hold on to that service point. It was another topsy-turvy point there by the Japanese, but he managed to somehow pull through. Dahiya with some unforced errors there, a drop shot, a forehand, and then that last point which went just long there onto the baseline. So Dahiya leading by 3 points to 1 against Tagashira. The Indian to serve here in this fifth service point of the game. Dahiya controlling that point from start to finish. Some superb shots there by the Indian. Some good forehands down the line. The depth of the ball, how hard he hits it, the weight of the ball. Apart from it being a very deep into the baseline, the weight of it also. Tagashira, no reply to Dahiya there so far. 15 love for the Indian. Dahiya to serve. Oh, beautiful serve there by the Indian Dahiya. Down the middle there. Tagashira caught unaware. 30 love. Chance here to extend the lead to 4-1. That's another brilliant body serve there by Dahiya. Tagashira really struggling now on Dahiya's serve. Dahiya has found his rhythm here. 40 love. Point for 4-1 in this second set. Well, Tagashira there, completely losing the plot. Dahiya takes that service point to love. The Indian leading 4-1 now against Tagashira in this second set. Everyone expected Tagashira to run away with this second set, but Dahiya has had a renaissance, a resurrection of sort. And it all comes down to that first game point of this second set, when Tagashira had a break point and Dahiya wrestled control back of the game at that precise moment. So if Dahiya manages to turn this game around and wins the second set, he'll be looking back at that precise moment where he held serve against Tagashira in that very first game point of that second set, because that was the crucial decider. That was a crucial moment in the second set for Dahiya. And after that, he hasn't looked back, has broken Tagashira once, and has really caused Tagashira all kinds of problems on his serve, and has served extremely well. That last game there by Dahiya to love. Some breathtaking stuff here by the Indian qualifier. Well, what a game we're having here between Dahiya and Tagashira. So this Tagashira to serve here now. That's oh no, Tagashira's losing composure here. His feet are not moving as swiftly as they were in the first set. Dahiya now here with a love 15. And Tagashira really struggling against Dahiya. Oh, beautifully done there by the Japanese. Wrong foot in Dahiya. And a beautiful point there by Tagashira. It was a good cross pass there by Dahiya, but Tagashira read it to perfection. And that backhand down the line, well, beautiful shot there by Tagashira. 15-all. This is a crucial point here for the Japanese to try and hold on, because end of the day, if he doesn't hold on here, it's gonna be advantage Dahiya now. Tagashira asking the umpire there, why was that out? He says it clipped the line there. Unfortunately, in these ITF tournaments, there is no Hawkeye, so we can't confirm whether it hit the line or not. We do have to trust the umpire's old school style, guys. Tagashira arguing with the umpire there. Perhaps a little bit of a gamesmanship happening here in this game by Tagashira. Some mental games against Dahiya. Oh, beautiful point there by both of these men. And Tagashira takes the point there. Dahiya, his backhand just went over the baseline there. He had the whole court to aim for, and he aimed for the part where, well, Tagashira was there. 30-15 for the Japanese. (40-15). Tagashira holding on here. Tagashira to serve. Well, that was a beautiful second serve there by Tagashira, clipping the baseline there, the far end. But, well, his forehand return was perfect also. So it's 4-2. Dahiya leading against Tagashira. The Indian coming back in this second set to take a 4-2 advance. No, it wasn't a 4-2. Tagashira missed that, didn't he? I thought he did. 40-30, guys. Correction to that scoreline there, please. It is 40-30 for Tagashira. Now it's 4-2 for Tagashira. If we could just have that little bit of a scoreboard there on the edge. It's 4-2 Dahiya leading against Tagashira, not the other way around. You can have that scoreboard just placed on the corner like it was before. We would tremendously appreciate that, guys. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much to our producers there for taking very good care of us all there. So, Dahiya to serve here. Momentum with the Indian player. Having a good second set here, Dahiya on serve. Beautiful ace there by Dahiya. Absolutely beautiful ace there, down the line, down the middle. Tagashira's foot movement, non-existent here. 15 love for Dahiya. Oh, Dahiya there with a 7 volley attempt. First volley was a good one. Second one not that great. Tagashira managed to read Dahiya's play there. And Dahiya eventually hitting the ball onto the net. Are we seeing a momentum shift here? Because points like those are momentum shifters. They really are. Dahiya to serve, 15-all, second set. Oh, brilliant approach shot there by Dahiya, putting pressure on Tagashira's backhand. The Japanese has not been that great with the backhand today, more of a forehand player. Dahiya to serve, 30-15 up, 4-2 up, second set. Oh, beautiful service there by Dahiya. 40-15 for the Indian. Chance here to take this game 5-2 in this second set. Another beautiful serve there by Dahiya. His ace count keeps on growing and growing and growing, finally outnumbering his double 4 count that we saw in that first set. Since that first point of this second serve, of this second set, he hasn't put a foot wrong, has he, Dahiya? He's had very easy holds on serve. 40 love, 40 love, 40-15. He has just been absolutely superlative, the Indian qualifier, and that means he leads the second set by 5-2 against the Japanese player Tagashira. So Dahiya now here with a break up in this second set, leading Tagashira by 5-2, of course losing the first set 6-3 to the Japanese player. But well, if Dahiya manages to win another point here, we will go to a third and decisive set in this ITF 15K held in Bhopal, of course, the beautiful city of Bhopal. And guys, it's a pleasure being here with you all at Sportscast India, bringing you the best possible live tennis for a change. Sportscast India known for broadcasting so many football tournaments. Today, we're broadcasting tennis. It's Dahiya against Tagashira. This 15K Bhopal qualifiers for the main round tomorrow, starting at 9:30. This game promises to be an entertaining one here. Tagashira to serve here, trying to stay in this set. Oh, Dahiya with a beautiful backhanded drop volley there. Tagashira has no answer to that. Love 15, Dahiya in full control of that point since the initial return of serve. And that is what the Indian has been doing so well in this second set, taking the game to Tagashira. Love 15. Second serve here, crucial for Tagashira. Oh, Dahiya, imperative once again, industrious as always. Tagashira's approach shot was not a bad one, but Dahiya with a beautiful backhanded drive down the middle. Tagashira forced into the volley, not a good one, and Dahiya then absolutely levels Tagashira with a great passing shot. 30, love 30 here for the Indian, etching ever closer to a second set here. What a game this has been by the Indian Dahiya here in this second set. 3 break points for Dahiya. Love 40, Tagashira losing the composure here in this second set. And 3 set points for Dahiya here to take us into a third and decisive set in Bhopal. Tagashira to serve. Love 40. That was just out there by Dahiya, so 15-40 there. A little bit of a respite there for Tagashira. Manages to save one of the set points. 15-40 Tagashira, still in trouble. Oh, beautiful serve and volley on the second serve there by Tagashira. Takes a lot of courage to do that, you know. On a second serve, a serve and volley. That is Tim Henman-esque there. Reminds me of Tim Henman back in the day in Wimbledon. Absolutely brilliant piece of serve and volley there by Tagashira. Still a set point though for Dahiya. (30-40) Tagashira holding on here. Skin of his teeth. Second serve now for Dahiya to prepare for. Oh, and you can see the Indian player in the background there, disappointed. Again, this is a crucial moment in this game. If Tagashira holds on here, momentum will radically change in favor of the Japanese. And you might well see Tagashira breaking Dahiya after this. Because in tennis, momentum is it's all about momentum, folks. Tagashira coming back from love 40, deuce now. It's a net call there. First serve to repeat itself again. Oh, Dahiya was lucky there, but fortune favors the bold. He tried a drop shot off the first serve. We don't usually get to see those things, apart from maybe in the Masters or in the Grand Slams. But Dahiya there with a cheeky attempt of a drop shot, just caressed the net. Advantage Dahiya. Second serve now. Dahiya with another set point here. That's out. And Dahiya takes the second set. 6-2, so we are level. 1 set all as we enter the final deciding set here. Of course, men's tennis decided in 3 sets. Women's tennis decided in 2 sets. So this is a crucial bit of time here for both sets of players, Dahiya and Tagashira. Dahiya with all the momentum, Tagashira looking to wrestle back that little bit of momentum here as we take a little bit of a break from this second set. It's 1-1 here, guys. Tagashira leading by 6-3 in the first set. Dahiya coming back 6-2. And now, well, it's going to be interesting to see, because now this is, how shall I say it? Basically is starting afresh in this third set. That is what this is all about. Whoever gets a quick start here in this third set. As Tagashira has asked for a medical break here. Seems to be injured, taking some... the doctor is out there to inspect Tagashira, so a medical break here, guys. We ourselves will take a bit of a break now, as this game continues to move on. Don't go anywhere, guys. So Tagashira's back on his feet. The medical timeout is over, guys. And Dahiya will be serving in this third and final set of this ITF 15K qualifier happening in Bhopal right now. Dahiya to serve. The Indian wearing black. Tagashira, the Japanese, in blue. That's a brilliant first serve there by Dahiya. 15 love. Again, momentum with the Indian. Tagashira struggling here since the first initial point of that second set. I'm sorry, Tagashira's the one serving here, so there's a bit of a confusion there. So we're a bit flabbergasted here because Dahiya was served for that first point there. So there's a bit of a confusion happening here. Tagashira to serve. Now it's love 15 here. Tagashira against Dahiya. So Dahiya leading love 15 in this first service point of this third and final set. Crucial that Tagashira holds on here. Good approach play there by the Japanese, 15 all. That's what Tagashira needs to be doing more often. Wait, this is... So wait, guys, what we're witnessing here is a tiebreaker, I believe, for this match. This is why it's so confusing right now. I do apologize if this is the first time that we or at least I myself, I'm seeing this. There is no third set here. If it's 2 sets all, it's going to be a final tiebreaker. Good serve there. Good movement there by Tagashira onto the net. We're just trying to figure out the points right now. So bear with us, folks. So it's 4-2 for Dahiya in this final tiebreaker here, of course. 1 set all. So Tagashira here on serve. Oh, was that out? Yes, it was just out there by Dahiya. So 4-3 for the Indian. Tagashira to serve here. Dahiya coming back into this. It's 4-3 for the Indian. Of course, you need to reach to 7. Beautiful ace there by Dahiya. No, it isn't. Umpire calls it back. That was just wide there. Oh, beautiful second serve there by Dahiya. Takes a 5-3 lead against Tagashira. Dahiya on serve for the Indian. Oh, Dahiya there loses that little bit of a mini break he had. And now we are literally back on serve. Tagashira trailing by 5 points to 4 here in this final tiebreaker. Of course, the rules in the ITF in this competition, in particular in Bhopal, 2 sets, 1 set all, then we go into a final tiebreaker to decide the qualifiers for the main round tomorrow. So now we're back on serve. Tagashira trailing by 4 points to 5 against Dahiya in this crucial tiebreaker that we have. The Japanese, Tagashira to serve. Oh, Dahiya with a beautiful forehand there. Nothing Tagashira could do about that. And that was a powerful forehand. And well, it's a match point, I believe, for Dahiya here. It is indeed. Tagashira taking all the time in the world. Dahiya with 2 match points. Second serve is going to be crucial here for Tagashira now. And Dahiya takes a 7-4 lead. Surely that's match point, isn't it? I'm still trying to get accustomed to this, to these rules that we have here. 7 points to 4 for Dahiya. And it is a super tiebreaker. You see, we haven't been told these things, guys, before we came on to comms today. It's a super tiebreaker till 10, so Dahiya still leading by 7 points to 4. Oh, make that 8-4 now, so the Indian taking full advantage of his serve there. 8 points to 4. Tagashira now will serve to try and halve the deficit there, but it is clear advantage for Dahiya. What a game we're having here, guys. Dahiya against Tagashira, 2 very good, decent players. And Tagashira controlling that first set. Dahiya coming back strongly in that second set. And this super tiebreaker has just been absolutely mesmerizing by Dahiya, who's taken this game by the scruff of the neck. Tagashira struggling in this super tiebreaker. And Dahiya performing out of this world. He will be the one serving here, Dahiya. Dahiya to serve.
Yes!
Oh, it's a beautiful return there by Tagashira. 8-5. Dahiya leads. That little bit of a break has gone. One of the break points in this super tiebreaker has gone now back again for Tagashira. So the Japanese will serve here. 8-5 trailing against Dahiya, the Indian qualifier for this match. Tagashira to serve. Looking for an easy point here, the Japanese. Tagashira there wins it. That was a good rally by the Japanese. His forehand was good depth, good top spin on it. And Dahiya had no reply to that. So 8-6, 2 straight points there for Tagashira. So the Japanese wrestling back momentum in this super tie break decided that we have to see who qualifies for the main round tomorrow here, held in Bhopal, of course. Tagashira, the Japanese, to serve. Oh, beautifully done there by Dahiya. That backhand slice curve hit the baseline there. Might have turned Dahiya a little bit by surprise there, but he managed to recompose himself. What a stunning point by the Indian. And now, indeed, he has 3 match points against Tagashira. Dahiya serving for the match. And that's it. Dahiya is through to the main round tomorrow of this ITF 15K held in Bhopal. He beats the Japanese qualifier Tagashira 10-6 in the super tiebreaker in this particular game. What a breathtaking match here by Dahiya, who began the first set losing the first 3 points of the set. His serve was all over the place, but he somehow managed to find his momentum, managed to wrestle back this game in his favor, took the second set by 6-2, and then in a super tiebreaker to decide who qualifies for the main round draw tomorrow, he beat Tagashira 10-6. Guys, it's been a pleasure being here with you folks today at Sportscast India. Till next time, my name is Joel Williams. Remember the name. Till next time, see you soon.
मैं इस वक्त अरेरा क्लब के कोर्ट नंबर 1 पे खड़ा हुआ हूँ और मेरे साथ खड़े हुए हैं पारस दहिया जी, जो हरियाणा के हैं, जो अहमदाबाद में सेटल हुए और जो आज का क्वालिफाइंग आखिरी मैच कोर्ट नंबर 1 पे जीते। पारस, सबसे पहले बहुत मुबारक हो आपको।
थैंक यू सर, बहुत।
पहला सेट तो आप काफ़ी बुरी तरह पिछड़े, 3-6 से हारे आप, फिर दूसरे में आपने कवर किया 6-2। टाई ब्रेकर में एक टाइम पे आप 4-1 लीड कर रहे थे, फिर 8-4 लीड कर रहे थे, फिर 8-6 तक आए। उस टाइम पे क्या नर्व्स का क्या हिसाब किताब रहा?
घबराया तो नहीं, माइंड में यही चल रहा था कि एक पॉइंट फाइट करना है, उसको फ्री नहीं देना, अगर जीतना है तो उसे मेहनत करके लेने दो, तो माइंड में यही चल रहा था। 8-4 पे मेरे सिली एरर हुए बेसिकली, और फिर 8-6 पे उसने क्या किया, फिर सर्विंग आ गया, तो मैच यहाँ पे चेंज हुआ।
8-4 पे 2 अनफोर्स्ड एरर्स थे आपके, फोरहैंड वाले, दोनों फोरहैंड वाले, जबकि आपका फोरहैंड बड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट है। इसलिए मैंने पूछा क्या नर्व्स का एक इक्वेशन आता है उस टाइम पे?
भाई उस टाइम डबल माइंड हुआ कि क्रॉस जाऊँ या डाउन द लाइन, वही हुआ, मतलब डबल माइंड हुआ। और नर्व तो ऑब्वियसली होना ही है, अगर आप एथलीट हो और नर्वस नहीं हो तो इट डजंट मेक सेंस।
आप एथलीट हो और नर्वस हो, लेकिन आप हो हरियाणा के, तो मैं नर्वस तो मानता ही नहीं हूँ कि आप लोग नर्वस होते हो। अच्छा, चलो, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो। आपकी अभी जो ATP रैंकिंग है कितनी है? 1200। तो ये हमारे क्वालिफाइंग में क्वालिफाई कर गए मेन ड्रॉ के लिए। और एक छोटा सा इंटरव्यू मैंने लिया इनसे, पारस अरेरा क्लब से खड़े होके अपन मुबारकबाद देते हैं, कंग्रेचुलेशंस देते हैं और बेस्ट विशेस देते हैं पारस कि आप मेन ड्रॉ में अच्छा आप प्रदर्शन करें। थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।